Hi everyone, it's Kelly and I'm here to do a card share tutorial. This is based on the card that I recently did for the rubberbuggy.com. The paper that I had used was the Prima Hello Pastel, and it was based on a series. Here's the paper, okay, and it was based on a series that I continually list videos about how to use up your scraps. Now, I don't have like, this is number 1, number 2, number 3. I just have constantly come on here, and every once in a while, as I find some extra scraps that I have to use up, I will do a tutorial after I have either found some inspiration or have just had an epiphany about what I want to do with my scraps. So this time, the materials that you're going to need are some kind of a base, as far as like if you have a Sizzix die or if you have spellbinders, you're going to need a frame. And if you look back through my videos, it was last week. This is May the 28th. And by the way, I hope you all had a really good Memorial weekend. The video would be the paper nest dolls using up your scraps, something like that. And I'm sorry, not the paper nest dolls. The image that I'm going to use today is the paper nest dolls, but the card was for the rubber buggy. So this is what I use to cut. This is my sandwich for my Sizzix, and then I used this circle scallop. Oh gosh, sorry about the lighting, guys. It's super dreary here. The circle scallop, and it looks like this. And I used this to cut out a base, and I used scrap paper for that too. I mean, you can tell this isn't the best, but it's going to get covered, so it doesn't matter. And then, my inspiration is basically to take your scraps and line them up however you need on your die, and then you'll continually go across the entire die, and using up your scraps, you'll create sort of a quilted pattern. Now this is my card base. It looks like this. I just did a scalloped matte trim right here. Please disregard this. I had an accident in my bathroom, and those are the scars. So those are my battle wounds, but I used some of the Hello Pastel washi here, and then this is the fabric tape here, and I put another mat here. Like I said, I'm going to use the paper nest doll image. This is the Fly in a Kite girl, so I'm going to use that. And I have some other embellishments here that I'm going to use. But I'm going to show you how to put together a really cute background frame for one of your images by using up your scraps. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my base. I also have a scallop square, and like I said, you could also use your spellbinders, anything that you have that would be a frame that you could adhere pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my first piece, and I'm going to use my ATG gun. I did use glue before, but this is faster. So I also should mention that when you need a really quick card, this is also a great way to do quick cards in like 10 minutes. If you need, you can use up your scraps for that. Sometimes my daughter will say, oh, I need, a gift for this person or that person. It's their birthday at school. And I'm like, okay, you couldn't have warned me ahead of time. But it's, those are kids are kids. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere the second piece down like that. And I just basically go the whole way across. I had some of these previously cut because of the card that I made before. So I'm just using the Hello Pastel line, which is the same line that I had previously used. So we go ahead and hear that down. And you may have to overlap a little bit just because of how your pieces are going to fall. And then you can cut them into strips, or you could even cut them into squares if you wanted to. You know, it's pretty much up to you and whatever kind of scraps that you have. I already had scraps that were cut into long strips just because of the projects that I had previously done. So that's how that worked out. Sorry, I have to fix this. That's the only thing about doing a tutorial. You sometimes have to pick things up and hold it close to you to get it exact, and when you're doing it on camera, you're unable to do that. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We have our 4 down, and then one more to adhere there. And I would love to see any video responses to this on how you use your scraps. You know, it's tough sometimes. I'll use my punches to use up my scraps, and I'll do that, but I just hate to throw away paper when there's so much of it left over. Okay, so there we go. There is our mat. Super, super simple and really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and get our card put together. So I have this, I think I wanted it like that. Or did I want to do it this way maybe? No, I think it was like that. See, the back of this doesn't look the prettiest. It was just a scrap piece of paper as well, but it doesn't matter because you're covering it up anyways. So, okay. We'll go ahead and adhere that down right here. I think that's where I wanted it. Okay. And this one I have, again, it's the Paper Nest Dolls girl. And I'm going to go ahead and take off these little squares. These are to pop it up. Okay, and that I just want about right here, I think. Okay, put that right there. Okay, and now I have some flowers that I'm going to use for my stash. Have this, a little, whoops, I think I bumped the camera. I have this little Happy Days circle I was going to use, but I'm not sure where. I think I'm going to cut it. And then adhere it at the side here. Yeah. Okay, happy day. That's what that says. And then I'm gonna adhere my flower. Yeah. And I'm using hot glue for these. Okay, I'm gonna adhere that right there. And I do have some pins that I'm just gonna kind of stick in randomly. There. And there. And there. And I stuck those in the hot glue so they will stick. Push them down a little bit. Okay, and I have this ribbon that I wanted to put sort of behind there. Oh, that's not going to work with the image. Well, let's see here. You guys are kind of seeing my brain work in progress. I'm not used to doing a full tutorial, so we'll see how this goes. But I hope that you got the basics of what I was trying to show you about how to use up your scraps. Okay, now let's see if we can. Kind of wanted to put that behind there. I think I could still get it there. Okay, let's see, guys. Gotta get all these little leaves up here. I'm gonna put that behind there. You can't see those. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I have a couple of other flowers here that I'm gonna put. There. Okay. And then I'm going to tuck this one, I think, under here. Like that. Oh, this light is horrid. I'm so sorry, guys. This light is just terrible. Well, that is my cart. I feel like I maybe need a little bit of something else up in here, but I'm not sure quite what I'm going to use. But I'm going to end it here just because I showed you the basics of what I wanted you to see on how I used up my scraps. So I hope that you guys like it. I'm really not very good at doing tutorials, but if you request them, I'm going to try to do them. Just so you guys can, you know, get a first-hand look at what I'm trying to do. So, and I need to quit saying all the time. But okay, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope you have a great Monday. Wait, no, today's Tuesday. Okay, have a great Tuesday. Bye.